You're with two-division champion Mikey Garcia. Now, Mikey, you'll be fighting on January 28th. This will be your second fight since your brief retirement from the Sweet Science. However, you will be fighting for a title shot. You're going to be fighting for the WBC Championship of the World. Is this a little too soon, or do you feel there's going to be no ring rust whatsoever?
There's no ring rust. I think the timing is perfect, actually. I feel that it's a great way to start the year. I feel great. I feel motivated. I feel hungry. I'm going to be in great shape for the fight, and it's just another night for me to showcase my abilities and claim a third world title.
I mean, because this is a legit world title shot, no doubt about it. Where do you rank Dejan in the 135-pound class?
I think he's probably number 2 in the division, maybe 3, depending on how people line up. Linares himself and Flanagan. I mean, Flanagan is also undefeated. Dejan is undefeated. Dejan has power. So you can't really pick and choose one or the other. I mean, they're there, you know. But that's why we want to fight like that. We want these kind of fights. We want this one so that we can be considered, you know, a key player in that division. And Dejan is the man we got to go through.
Now let's remove Mikey Garcia out of the equation. Who is the best lightweight fighter in the world? Because you got Robert Easter, you got Terry Flanagan, you got Jorge Linares, Richard Kami, you got Felix Verdejo, who's coming up in the ranks. Who do you feel is the best?
You have a lot of guys that are in a way competing for that, but right now that place belongs to Linares, because he is the more established fighter of all. He's the proven champion, and he holds the ring championship for a reason.
Exactly.
But these other guys don't fall far behind. You know, they're right there on his ankles. You know, Dejan being one of them. You know, Flanagan being another. So you can't really, you know, discount any of these guys or say that they're not worthy. Undefeated world champions. Exactly. Yeah, they deserve their recognition.
Now, do you feel better in training preparation, fighting at the lightweight division, 135 pounds? Because there was a time where you felt weight trained at 126. Then you moved up to 130, and you still felt a little weak. Do you feel a lot stronger at the lightweight division?
I feel that it's a lot better for me because I don't have to cut the weight the way we used to cut. I never had problems at featherweight until I fought Lopez. And then,
remember that on HBO.
And then, yeah, that was horrible. That's the only horrible experience. Then when I fought Martinez and Burgos at 130, it was fine, but yeah, you got to work a little harder. 35 to me seems to be easy work, little weight cut like normal, but nothing like we used to do it. So that allows me to be stronger, healthier for the fight.
Now let's talk about the Manny Pacquiao sweepstakes. There was a time when you were with Top Rank, and Bob Arum was offering the fight to you in the near future. However, now it's being offered to Vasyl Lomachenko. It's being offered to Terrence Crawford. Do you feel that now that you're a free agent, that you can possibly still get the fight with Pacquiao, considering that you severed ties with Top Rank?
Well, the fights are never offered, but they're mentioned. They're talked about. You know, he brings up your name in that discussion to either promote you, hype your name up as well.
You don't think it's ever real, or do you think?
And not at the moment, because you're still too small.
Right.
I was 130. Pacquiao's already at 47. Right now, Lomachenko's at 130. You know, so it might be a year from now before they can actually get any of those fights. Terrence Crawford is already at 140. That's a more plausible fight for him. Now that I'm free right now, I don't know if that can still happen. I don't know if Bob will be willing to just, you know, work with me in that way for a one-fight deal with Manny. Who knows? I mean, if he actually is a businessman and feels that the business is right, he might be able to do it, and I'm ready to do that. I'm willing to do that. I wanted that opportunity before, and I'll still take that chance right now.
Now, I know a lot of fight fans, a lot of fight critics keep mentioning this name, Vasyl Lomachenko. You guys are separated by 5 pounds, so the fight clearly is not going to happen at the moment. But do you see that fight in your future? And could you just give us a quick breakdown on Lomachenko's win over Nicholas Walters?
he had a good win. He had a couple of rounds to adjust first. He started a little slow. He really couldn't get his rhythm going because Walter was being very defensive, and I'm sure he respected the power early on. Wasn't sure how he would feel, but after 4 or 5 rounds, he started to get in his rhythm and use his footwork, use his speed. Good performance on Lomachenko's part. If he decides to move up to 140 pounds, 35 pounds, and I'm there at 135 before I move up to 140, then if that's interesting for top rank, willing to work, then we would definitely do that. If top rank isn't willing to work, I'm sure they'll find something else for Lomachenko. I mentioned to you guys last time, Bob basically controls every division through the WBO, and so they probably will go a different route first before they have to face me. But if the fight makes sense for top rank, for Lomachenko and myself, why not? Let's do that.